products. So Model Ones did send me over some products to try out. So I am super excited. So let's get right into it. The first thing we got is the nail dehydrator and primer, and this helps ensure that your nails last long and gives you the best retention time. And I will be using this in today's video, and I will show you guys exactly how I prep my nails and how I make them last long. So these are just like the instructions for the primer and dehydrator. So the nail dehydrator and the nail primer basically, like I said, just ensure your retention time. So the dehydrator go ahead and removes all of the dirt, oils, anything that you may have on your nails that can cause any lifting. Then we have the primer, and you apply this after you apply the nail dehydrator. The primer just ensures your nails last long. And so now we're going to go ahead and go into the polygels. And when I tell you, these polygels were so pretty. These were not the colors I was expecting. These colors were perfect for Christmas and New Year's. So of course you get your manual as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and swatch these colors out after I show you guys everything that comes in this polygel kit. So we get these 6 polygels. Again, these are 6 milliliters each. We get some dual forms. I don't use dual forms, so I will not be using these in this video. We also get this small LED lamp, and this is a 6-watt lamp. And I didn't use this in this lamp in the video only because I don't have like anything. The cable was pretty small, so I didn't have anything to connect it to, unfortunately. But clearly, I was also struggling to open this up, as you can see. But you know, this is what the little lamp looks like. It does its job. I know, like, when you use like a 6-watt lamp just to cure, like, temporarily, it does work. Again, I just didn't use it for the sake of I don't have anywhere to plug it into. So then we get the manual, and there it is. Like, you see it's like 6 watts. So then we get the polygel. Oh well, no, we get the base and top coat, some slip solution, and we get the dual spatula and what's it called, picker tool, and we also get a 100/180 grid. And so then we're gonna go ahead and swatch the colors after I am done basically showing you guys everything that you need to go ahead and create this set. So again, you get 6 colors. Again, these colors are perfect for Christmas and New Year's. And I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys what these colors look like. So this is color 417, and it's like a sparkly green. We then have 416, which is like a sparkly red. Again, these colors are perfect for Christmas. We then have color 021, which is a red color. I did use this 416 and the silver color as well in the video. We have this 436, which is the green color. We got 414. This is the color I was saying I did use in the video as well. And then lastly, we have the color 415. And these are the colors side by side. So I'm just using some square nail tips for this nail set, and these are my nails. I did remove the shine off of them, just like using a very fine sanding man, and just removing that off. And so I'm going in with the dehydrator and just applying that generously to my nails. You don't want to overdo it because it's just going to basically remove all of the oils and everything from your nails, and you can just clearly see it's like sucking all that up and just dehydrating the nail plate. Then after that, I'm going to go ahead and apply my primer. If I were doing acrylic, I would do this where I apply the nail tips first, then the dehydrator, then the primer. But I'm doing gel, and this helps to ensure that your gel also sticks to your nails. So I go ahead and apply that as well. And then after that, I go ahead and apply a layer of base coat that came with the kit. And then I'm going to go ahead and cure that in my nail lamp for 60 seconds. Then I'm going in and applying the nail tips with that same base coat. And just applying that to the tip and then going on from there. And so after I go ahead and apply my nail tips to my desired length, and these nail clippers, I got them off of from my Two Guys mystery box. So, and they work really good. I really like them. So then now what I'm going to go ahead and do is just crispen up the shape, and then after that I'm going to go ahead and remove the shine from the nail tip, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply some base coat. So these are what the nails look like when I remove the shine off of the tip. And so I'm going to go ahead and take that same base coat, remove all the dust first, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply that base coat. And then I'm going to go ahead and cure my nail lamp for 60 seconds. And then we're going to go ahead and go into my nail design. So I am doing a Christmas nail design, of course. It is the season. So we're going to go ahead and do something, I want to say fairly simple, but we'll get into that towards the end of the video once I'm done with application and everything. So the first color I'm going to be using is the 416, and I'm going to go ahead and apply this to my ring finger because I did want to make it like a candy cane nail. And so I'm using the slip solution, and I will say I really like the slip solution. It had a really sweet smell to it. It worked really well. It didn't make, like, it's like using alcohol, but it was good. It worked really well, and it did what it was supposed to do. And as always, when I'm applying polygel, I kind of start off the same way I do acrylic, where the tip and the natural nail meet. Go ahead and work my way down, and then I go ahead and go in with a second bead or 3, depending on how long these nails are. This one I only had to do 2. This was a fairly short nail set, so I go ahead and do that, and then I go ahead and cure that in my nail lamp for 60 seconds. And then once I like how that looks, just go ahead with the second bead. I will say, because these are pretty small polygel tubes, I didn't end up using the polygel to build my apex. So what I did was, afterwards I found actually I had a clear Model 1's polygel, and then I go ahead and use that to kind of build up the nail. But I don't think that worked very well, but that's nothing to do with the product. I think that was just me, honestly. So what I go ahead and do is just, like I said, 2 beads, cure, and then later on I go ahead and build up the apex with that clear polygel. Okay, and so then once I'm done with that glitter nail, I'm going to go ahead and go in with that red color. And again, do the same 2 bead method. And then, like I said later on, I really do encapsulate all of these like towards the end, but I didn't leave that in the video just because I felt like this video was already too long and I had to cut this down. And I feel like if I would have left that in, it would have added like an extra 3 minutes. And like this video is already like 24 minutes long. I think I had to cut this down from like 54 something to like, or like maybe 56 minutes to like 24. And I still feel like it's too long, but anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, do the same thing. And I'm trying as hard as I can to get to the cuticle area without flooding it. And so then I'm also doing that for the rings, for the pointer finger and the thumb. So I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys watch that part of the video, and then I will be back. Okay, so for the pinky nail, I am doing like a marble set. So I'm going to go ahead and apply 2 beads of the red polygel. And here I was deciding, do I want to do gold or silver? I went with silver. And then I'm going to just go ahead and do 2 beads of, or 1 bead of this color. And then I'm going to go ahead and take a dotting tool and just kind of swirl it around. And this is basically how I do my marbles for polygel. And then I just pat it down in place and then I cure. That's basically it. That's all I do. Now, if I can finesse some acrylic marbles like this, you know, we're onto something, but at the moment, we don't know how to do that yet. So, baby steps. So, again, this is what I do to make my marbles for polygel. And then, if I like the way it looks, I keep it. If not, I add or take out, basically. So, once I like how that looks, I go ahead and cure it. And then, this is what the nails look like. Don't mind that little glitter there, but then I'm going to go ahead and take some alcohol, spray it on my nails, and then just remove all of that tacky layer so then I can go ahead and go into my shaping and filing. I do that off camera, but I will show you guys exactly what the nails look like before I shape and file. I didn't do an after, I forgot, but this is what they look like before I shape and file. But then I'm gonna go ahead and go into my nail design. Oh, yes I do. Look at that. There we go. Boom. Anyways, so what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna take some white gel liners and some red gel liner. And I got this big gel liner thing off of my mystery box from iGel Beauty last year. Yes, last year. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to take that white gel liner, and then on my ring finger, I'm basically doing like a candy cane nail. I think I have some nail inspo for this video. If I can find it, I will post it. I don't remember if I did though. I don't remember. That's the only bad thing about it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to do some candy cane nails, and then, you know, just cleaning up whenever I need to. And I will say this white is very bright, so I do like it. I feel like it's really good. So just like I said, just doing the little candy cane swirls and then cleaning up where I need to, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cure it once I like how that looks. So then once I like how that looks with the white, I'm gonna go ahead and cure that, like I said, for 60 seconds. And then I'm taking a red gel liner and just doing like thin, small red lines inside the white. And I realized I did not like this white. This red, it was so bright. Like, this did not match the nail set. So I ended up switching over to my McCart gel liner. And this was also a red. I got this in like one of the Your Nail Lab boxes like a while ago. So once I go ahead and switch gel liners, I'm just gonna do, like I said, that same thing. Just go ahead and put in those that red swirls in the white, like red lines inside the white line. Does that make sense? And you'll see that now. And then after that, I go ahead, once I like how that looks, cure 60 seconds, and then we're gonna go on and move on to the next design. And so we're doing a sweater weather design for the middle finger, and I almost messed up. I realized I did not top coat before I did that, so that would have been a mess. Luckily I caught it in time, so I'm just going to go ahead and top coat that ring finger as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and top coat that middle finger, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the sweater design over the top coat. And then once I like how the sweater design looks, I go ahead and take some acrylic powder and just kind of sprinkle it over the red gel liner. And so I was gonna do a snowflake on my thumb with this silver, but it was not like silver silver. It was not the color I was expecting. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with the white gel polish, and go ahead and use my dotting tool and just create that snowflake design. And then of course connect all of the lines together. And I think I did that for my thumb and for I think it was just for my thumb. I'm like watching this back as I'm doing it, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm walking through my voiceover, so I want to say it's just for my thumb for now. And then we're gonna go ahead, once I like how that looks, cure it for 60 seconds, and then of course top coat it. No, I lied, I also did it for the what is this called, the pinky finger. So I go ahead and do the same thing I did for the thumb on the pinky finger. And then I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, cure that for 60 seconds once I like how that looks. Okay, and so then once that is done, I go ahead and do a plaid design on my pointer finger. And then that is basically all I did for this nail set. It was pretty, I don't know, I want to say it was simple to do, but it took forever because I wanted it to look nice. So once I like how everything looks, I go ahead and just top coat the nails that I did not top coat, cure that for 60 seconds, and then that is basically the end of it for this video. So I guess I'll just leave you guys with watching the rest, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and then let me know what you thought about this nail design. Like, did it look good for Christmas? Like, if you've made it this far, if you want to leave a red heart. And yeah, that is it basically. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.